Hi, welcome to the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. I'm so excited. It says continue because I played the demo, I think, maybe. But, new game. Yeah, that's the demo. Hehe. Eternal Void, heed the words of a prisoner. I beg of you, send me a curse to break this immortal isolation. Hear the chant my mentor once forbidden me to recite. Stranger to my soul, invade my body. Stranger to my soul, invade my mind. Grant me an eye to see beyond my torment. Take my pride, my sorrow, my chains. Turn them into power, wisdom, revenge. Stranger to my soul, invade my magic. Stranger to my soul, become my faith. That's a beautiful song. It feels great to be awakened again. Who are you? My name is Fortuna. Okay. I am a witch. Why did you summon me? Because I would rather lose my pride than my sanity. Sounds fun. Tell me more. I was condemned to exile by the leader of my coven. Today marks the 200th year of my millennium-long sentence. And I can't take it anymore. I need your help. What do you use as a clock? Humanity's cradle, planet Earth. Oh, 200 human years. That's quite some time. I feel you. I had been in prison for 5,402 years until you summoned me. Isolation can really do a number on you. I will help you. I shall become your familiar. Thank you, Abramar. Now, get comfortable. We are going to seal a contract. First of all, allow me to express my gratitude. I am really thankful you freed me from my cosmic prison. Of course. You are welcome. Is something the matter? Not really. It's just that after all the reading I did about behemoths, I didn't expect your behavior to be so mundane. Whoa, mundane? That hurt. Oh, I mean, you're still intimidating, but I always pictured you speaking in an archaic poetry or something like that. Ha 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 ha. I like you. I like you so much, I'm going to let you pick the terms of our contract. You will still have to pay a high price for my magic, though. I'm well aware of that. I won't back off. Alright, then let's begin your training. The ceremony is 5 days long. Let me know when you're ready to begin. Right now. You are already my favorite master. The first day is the easiest one, an interview, so you can get to know each other. Lesson 1, Admittance. Tell me about yourself. What is your specialty? I am a fortune teller. Oh, one of my favorites. Would you mind doing a reading for me? I can't. As a part of my sentence, Adana banished my tarot deck. Adana is the leader of my coven. Wow, you must have done something really grave to get exiled and deprived of your magic. I foretold the falling of my coven. Bleak, but how are your visions your fault? After my premonition, the coven was consumed by despair. Many witches came to me for counsel, to prepare before the end times. Adana didn't like that. She holds supreme authority in our coven, so she decided to exile me to this wandering asteroid. Our leader determined that even if all covens must fall eventually, advertising their demise only pushes the catastrophe forward. Adana decided my power posed a great danger to the peace inside our coven. She concluded that I had to learn to reason instead of relying exclusively on my gift. So I was sentenced to meditate for a millennium, deprived of my deck. Since I'm here, I deduce that you don't agree with your leader's judgment. She was afraid of my influence. Many of our sisters put their trust in my advice. I'm sure that hag thought I was undermining her supremacy and decided to cast me out. You sure sound sour about it. Would you kill her, should you have the chance? No. Isolation didn't eat away your mercy yet, I see. Okay. I will help you recover your powers. Will you get me a new tarot deck? Tarot? No. I mean, tarot is cute. but it is too human-centric to grasp the hidden truths of the cosmos. You will create your own deck. My own deck? I wouldn't even know where to begin. Shh. Leave the details to me. That is what these 5 days of training are for. You're going back to which school, Fortuna? For this training, we will review the 4 basic elements of magic: air, water, earth, and fire. Oh no. Don't worry, it will be fun. Quit. Plus, you'll get to seal a contract with me for each of those energies. Now, get some rest. Tomorrow, we will start with the invisible energy, air. You get to make your own tarot decks. It's so fun. Even though I'm not good at making them look pretty. Context, lesson 2. Hi. First day of school. Are you nervous? To be honest, I'm just happy to be able to hear something other than my own voice. That's cool. Today, we are going to talk about air. I'm going to focus on what will be useful for creating our own divination deck. Understood. Air represents the invisible, the negative space, that which imbues everything. Air is the collective subconscious, energy within a community, the ecosystem. Air is everything that surrounds us. Air is context. Exactly. Master your air and you will acquire unparalleled awareness. There is power in knowing one's place. Even when isolated, you are one with the cosmos. Now, for the first part of our contract, we will seal our air energies together. Yes, please. As I promised, I will let you decide the nature of every seal. You just need to answer a question. But careful. Your answer will affect your fate, dramatically. I'm ready. For the air seal, how do you want to be perceived? I want to be feared, I want to be adored, I want to be pitied. Sorry. Well, I don't want to be pitied, and I don't want to be feared. I don't want to be adored either, but I want to be adored. Ready for an ego trip, eh? I'm on board. Inspiring adoration will allow you to gather support from many. But be careful you don't get overthrown by your idol persona. I understand. Allow me to seal our air energies together then. Boosh! That hurt. That felt good. Can you feel the power? Yes, I feel it, but I also felt like I was tearing apart. Well, girl, I am a behemoth after all. What did you expect? I know. I can take it. Good. Now focus on that bit of air energy we unlocked. We're going to use it to create our first card. I notice you have a ceremonial tokonoma for witchcraft in the basement. Head over there and I will teach you to create cards. Imagine being in this little tiny space for 200 years. This is the Arcane Grimoire. Here you'll acquire magic images that can be used to craft your cards. There are 3 types: spheres for the backgrounds, arcana for the main figure on the card, and symbols to add some magic pizzazz to your compositions. They all cost magic energy to summon. Right now you can only acquire air type elements because we've only unlocked the air seal. But you can go ahead and browse the grimoire to savor your future creations. Haha. Okay, you can do the Opera House, an enchanted opera house that magnifies the emotions of anything sung inside its chambers. I can't do the quicksand. Pleasant Prairie. When Jasmine's mentor retired, she summoned a dozen acres of enchanted grasslands, inspired by a poem written by the youngest witch of her coven. The road. The road back is lethal. The road ahead is unknown. I want to look at the ones I can get. The Nomad Sky Caravan. The best merchants of their galaxy, they couldn't figure out how to travel through space, so they tore away a piece of their homeland skies and took it with them. A blue nebula full of flying ships that soar the Milky Way. And Magical Post Office. A magic forest realm inside the folds of time, only accessible by witches' familiars. The magical post office is the quickest way to send letters and parcels to one witch dominion to another. Witches favor this method of communication because there is no known way to tamper with it. I kind of like Um. I like the road and I like the pleasant prairie. I like the opera house too. Middle of the road. Okay. I have enough energy. Harpy Herald. Harbinger of newfound paths. The Herald has been spreading occult discoveries from coven to coven since she was created by the corpse of Archwitch Kadamia. The Shaman. Shamans have been taking care of the soul and heart of many tribes since the birth of the mortal kin. These mortals can grasp the blur of the ideas we witches weave into the light of stars. I can't get any of these. Okay, either the Harpy or the Shaman. I think I like I'll do the Shaman. Onyx Trumpet, a blatant way to announce your will and desire. This instrument has many detractors, but no one is able to ignore its sentiment. Aether Wings, one of the most popular spells among beginner witches. The Aether Wings spell not only allows the user to fly, but allows them to give wings to other beings. Arbiter Book. An arbiter's most essential tool. Whatever they write in these books is updated immediately in the Master Grimoire, and once the information is classified by a superior officer, replicated throughout every book of every arbiter. Dark Matter Bow. An arcane bow designed to hunt spirits. It cannot hurt physical entities, so sometimes witches use it for mock battles and recreating William Tell's infamous shot. I think I'll just do the trumpet. Oh, now build your first card. Ugh. I'm not gonna take too long on it though. You can move the background and drag, rotate, or scale the images around. Add as many images as you want from the stock at the size of the card. Don't worry, it won't cost you extra energy. Put your soul into it. Put your back into it. I like the normal. Okay, we're gonna put you like right there. I think. Can he be holding this? Like, can I push it forward? Like that. I'm not a decorator, okay? Leave me alone. I just be putting stuff everywhere. Some little feathers. Looks a little messy. Taking this very seriously. Jesus. Flip it. flip it? No. Oh, yeah, I can. That's good enough. We walk the road along for everyone to see. They save knowledge. They remember crimes. The sound from the trumpet garners everyone's attention. The sound garners everyone's attention. A hurricane of air energy will stir luck and call for the unexpected. I missed that. Crap. Air elements lean toward relationships, community, and karma. Pay attention to your studies so you can tune your divination style toward the ideas you fancy the most. It can be tricky at the beginning. The only way to master this is through experience. Did you like it? Yeah. Looks promising. Feels way more complex than tarot, but I can sense its potential. Good. We're only just getting started. It will all make more sense when you try your hand at reading them. We'll wait until you made at least 2 cards, though. There's not a lot of predestination in shuffling a single card. I'm sorry. You must be tired. Go to bed and review the fundamentals of air. Tomorrow, we will unlock your water. Thank you, Abermar. Thanks to you, Fortuna. I will make you happy, I promise. Good night. Ooh. Good night. He is not made of stardust. He can grant you power, but will not understand your heart. Emotion. O Fortuna, each day me cometh to teacheth thee. For briefeth is the cosmos and eternal thy grief. What are you doing? I thought I could get more in character to satisfy your expectations. I'd rather focus on our studies. Oh, come on. You're not the only one excited about being able to talk to somebody after eternal imprisonment. Loosen up a bit. Oh, leaf familiar. What charm art we studying today? What? Colors me, art thee well. Stop. I give up. Now come here and teach me your magic. Phew. Even joking around doesn't stop you from being intense. Okay, focus, Albermore. Let's begin today's lesson. The second element we will unlock is water. Water represents substance, meaning the hidden nature of things. Water comes in many shapes: purpose, desire, willpower. Water is everything that lives inside of you. Water is emotion. That's a good synthesis, yes. Master your water and you will have the key to any heart and soul. There's power in empathy and self-awareness. Water isn't my forte, but I understand. Yeah, I noticed that. But don't worry, I am here to support you. Now, for the second part of our contract, we will seal our water energies together. Yes, please. Again, you decide the nature of our contract. Answer this question. And remember, your answers will affect your fate dramatically. I know. For the water seal, what is your innermost desire? Power, romance, knowledge. Knowledge, power, and romance. Power. Knowledge. Power. Knowledge. Oh, knowledge. That's not a common desire. But it makes sense. Enlightenment is a mighty resource for a witch. Can't wait to see what you'll make of new knowledge. Although, be careful not to stumble onto one of those cosmic truths that are better left unknown. Oh yeah? Don't want my favorite witch to lose her mind. Now, I have a question. When will all the contracts we've been sealing become effective? Immediately. I mean, they are etched into the cosmic wheel as we speak. In time, it'll all come to you, and you will be pretty aware of the moment they're delivered. I see. I can tell you one thing for sure. They'll come in the same order we sealed them. First, you will get your adoration. You'll notice how people idolize you. Sometime after, you'll discover a new source of knowledge. Then, whatever we seal on your earth will happen. And finally, in the distant future, You will pay the price we agreed on the fire seal. A price, huh? Everything you've asked for will come at a price. I guess your summoning spell is forbidden for a reason, huh? Having second thoughts? No. I need this. Seal the second contract already. Brace yourself. Ah, not my bones. Woohoo! Girl, you have power. I just hope this torture is worth it. It will be. Have faith. Can I make a new card now? Yes, same as yesterday. Head to the basement. Okay. Water. During the last war before the Age of Witches, the ancients pierced these lands so deep the planet is always bleeding lava. The first witches tried to heal this dominion by covering it with the tears of water deities. The waters of Jalana, Payash, Gyotio, sorry. If I'm saying that wrong, probably am, are forever boiling. Rituals performed using salt from these waters grant access to the most profound emotions. The Shipwreck Library, the home of a water deity that collects every letter that was never sent or never got to its destination. Witches can purchase this lost knowledge in exchange for unedited poems or beautiful shells. A humble wooden dock cursed by a heartbroken witch. The legends say that anyone who parts ways with someone and sails away from this dock will never meet the one they left behind again. Home of the Coven of the Jade Sculptors. The giant jade monk statues guard the souls of every member of the clan. If you bring the heart of a deceased jade witch back to these waterfalls, she can be born again as a mortal, retaining her memories but not her skills. Those who are reborn must act as servants for the living witches of their coven. A cursed cocktail bar that takes the soul of whoever owns it hostage in exchange for supernatural abilities to read into their customers' souls. I like this one. Emotions. Water. A behemoth born from the erratic retelling of a popular fable. Every time a witch tells a story, the seed of knowledge absorbs the sediments of her words. When a tale is narrated enough times, a minor behemoth will appear. The wolf mother now wanders the cosmos, adopting orphaned magical creatures. Wolf mother, where you been? You look so worn. Forbidden door to pleasure. Witches found this door chained to the ever-expanding edges of this universe. No one's ever dared to go through it. Once a young witch looked through its keyhole and fell victim to a 7-year-long organism. Addicted, she went back to look again. But this time, she exploded into red dust. Well. He is used to mourn and celebrate with people from all walks of life. He knows how to look into the soul of a mortal, and he knows how to exploit it. I like the door. That's it. I'm gonna use this one anyway. I just like the door. I'm just thinking about how it's gonna look on a tarot card. I don't know. I should have. Can I pick another one? I should have picked the bartender if I want to do the bar. I meant the bar if I'm gonna pick the bartender. I don't have a lot. I can do the wolf mother, I guess. The seed of knowledge. Every time a witch tells a story, the seed of knowledge. Yep, I'll use that one. It won't look good though, but whatever. Its contents are sour because it pours unshed tears of the dead. Cool. They say it only makes traitors bleed. There's only one, and it has been lost since they used it in the trial that got Adada expelled from her former coven. Whatever secrets you confess, the Minister of Secrets will keep anyone from spreading it. The spell will break if the eel dies. And 1 glass will make you happy, 2 glasses will make you horny, 3 glasses will make you honest. The swordfish liquor. A mirror that only shows the reflection of its owner. You can't lie while looking at it, so witches use it to find out if they are fooling themselves, which happens quite often. The eyes of a cat from the Crystal Nebula dimension. If you seal the eye of a snowcat in a glass doll, it'll come to life and protect you until it shatters. They're extremely fragile and extremely dangerous. I think I'm gonna do the Veritas mirror. Oh, now I gotta. It's gonna look ugly, cause it looks ugly. I guess I'll. I like the moon. It's gonna look stupid. You'll be over here. Hold your mirror. Or you can hold a baby. Aw, look. That's cute. Or, oh, that one blends in too much. Let me do this one. No, not it. Like that. That blends in kind of too, but whatever. She can have her babies all around her bottom. They're behemoths. Behind. Tiny, teeny, teeny, baby. Sit on top of them. I don't like this fish in the way though. I just have that little moon in the way. This one, please. Thank you. Gonna scooch on in there. What is this? That looks ugly. Ew. Don't like it. Primordial caregiver. The ever-boiling sea of tears grants access to the most profound emotions. The love from the wolf mother is infinite. The mirror dispels what isn't true. A flood of water can unleash hidden potentials. Mercy, wellness, communication, peace, power. Now, come upstairs. You're going to read the cards for me. Time for some divination. This is your area of expertise, so you guided me through this. Okay, a card reading with just 2 cards, huh? We need to test if these really work, so I'll do a reading we can confirm on the spot. I'm going to read your past. Whoa, that's bold. I like it. I'm ready. It's been a couple of centuries without my deck. I may be a bit rusty. You just enjoy it. You're among friends here. Okay, it's going to be a very simple reading. I'm going to draw a card and place it on the spot to read into your past. Here we go. We will walk the road alone for everyone to see. They save knowledge, they remember crimes, they sound from the trumpet corner. You served many witches in the past. You've been tricked, tortured, or destroyed numerous times. You are older than this universe. You served many witches in the past. Is that true? From what I've read, you were exiled thousands of years ago by the founders of our coven. That is correct. Thousands of years is but a tiny fraction of this universe's age, though. Your recollection of my existence may begin with your coven. But I have served many witches from this universe, and the universe that came before this one. I'm sure other covens keep records of different myths about me, but I'm considered forbidden knowledge in most magic societies, so I doubt witches will ever get the full picture of my behemoth nature. Will I ever get it? The full picture? You should leave that human husk first. Your organs aren't prepared to contain or withstand some truth about this reality. Ooh, spooky. Hey, I'm serious. I know. Just wanted to take some wind out of your sails. Good grief. Wow, what was that? I felt an energy surge. That is your deck harvesting energy. Whenever you do a reading, you will harvest magic akin to the card you drew. Fortune telling will be your main source of energy once we seal our pact. I see. Alright, the cards work. They work like a charm, I must say. You're a gifted fortune teller, my friend. Hi. Thank you. I really miss this. I almost forgot how exciting it is to dig into the secrets of the cosmic wheel. I'm so happy for you. And I'm so thankful, Albermore. We're just getting started. Now get some rest. Tomorrow we'll make another card and do some more divination. Looking forward to it. Good night. Good night, big behemoth. Albermore loves you. Do you think you will ever be able to love a being such as him? Are you talking to her? Strength. I like the little seat outside. Today's lesson is about Earth. This is a powerful one. Weren't the other ones powerful as well? Well, of course. But this one is pure potential. Literally power. Okay, glad to see you excited. Let's begin the lesson, please. Okay, Earth. How can I sum it up? Earth represents determination, empowerment, everything that pushes you forward. Earth is grounding, support, the source, but also direction of your force. Earth is your drive. Earth is strength. That's it. But bear in mind that it doesn't only refer to your own capabilities, but also to the support of your allies. To master one's Earth is to be aware of where to look for potential, not to be drunk on one's power. Motherly love, loyalty, sisterhood, those are also forms of Earth energy. I understand. Now, for the third part of our contract, we will seal our Earth energies together. Lay the question on me. Remember, your answers will affect your fate dramatically. For the Earth seal, what do you want to become your main source of determination? Love, the support of my friends, conquest, defeating my rivals, myself, personal growth, and self-realization. Not conquest. Does she have any friends? Myself. Personal. The lone wolf, huh? It's the safest position to rely on yourself. I just hope you never break down or your willpower will shatter, and there will be no one able to pick up the pieces. It's okay. I've come this far by myself. You sure look strong. I'll concede that. Very well. Now, I will seal our Earth energies together. Get ready. Oof. The power. I love Earth contracts. I almost vomited without this one. Yes, Earth has a lot of presence. I've seen other witches puke right after sealing it. I'm one of the tough ones then. Oh, you bet you are. You've been the first one not to cry during the ceremony. Although, we still have fire to seal. That one is painful, even to me. Oh no. You can do this. Only one to go. Now, to the fun part. Let's make a card. Oh. I have to do it. Okay. Earth. Before magical enslavement was forbidden, the long-lost coven of the Jade Sculptors tasked 7 major demons with carving a gigantic temple out of a moon. The unspeakable dimensions of the temple make the witches who study inside its halls aware of their insignificance within the universe and enhances their powers through humility. Earth. The Gem Skull Belt. Less than a century ago, the architect witch Griff carved 13 skull-shaped rooms out of an asteroid belt, all connected by ivory, walk bridges. The rumors say these chambers turn a witch's words into energy and allow them to communicate with extra-dimensional beings. The Titan Quarry. Titans are said to be able to mine a planet the size of Earth in less than 50 years. Their kind is unable to hurt a soul, so they only mine asteroids or planets that are unable to sustain life. No one knows what they use the mined materials for. They are happy to share their ore if you ask them, with respect. Ooh. The 100-Column Worship. Inside the Warhorse Nebula, there is a passage to a non-Euclidean canyon filled with 100 obsidian towers. No witch knows who erected them. If you climb onto a tower, you can see a version of yourself looking back at you from the many windows of the rest of the towers. Or are they the ones being watched? Oh. Well, I don't know which one. Witches who study inside its halls, aware of their insignificance within the universe and enhances their powers through humility. Okay, the Seed of Knowledge. Astral behemoth that hides behind the moon of planets which harbor underdeveloped cultures like the solar system's Earth. It puts myths from other dimensions inside of mortal minds to guide and protect them. The Coven of the Machina Cult. Erected these steel golems according to the instructions detailed in the scriptures that the Beldam Automata, handed to her coven after returning from a 70-year-long trip into a black hole. Jesus. One of the artisans, a minor god who crafts blessed jars. Water poured from an amphora blown by the gold blower will make fruit grow out of dead soil. Wine poured from a gold vase will make mortals find love. Tea poured from a golden kettle will inspire witches to write new spells. Born from the imagination of mortals and extinct because of their greed, dragons were known for keeping treasures and grudges. A behemoth that keeps 3 of every known seed in this universe. Witches can ask for any of these seeds under oath to restock them after they collect the fruit. Should they fail to deliver, the eyes of that witch will turn into that said seed, and the oracle will come to harvest them. I kind of like that one. Ooh, the Deerfolk Paladin. Guardians of the Deerfolk Witch Coven. Just like humans, male Deerfolk can't become witches. Unlike humans, male Deerfolk aren't blind to magic, and they give their lives to the service of their coven to protect knowledge and hunt traitors. I like that one too, though. Avian Dancer. Exotic dancing spirits that are summoned throughout the universe for their ability to take a celebration to levels of pure ecstasy. They have never visited planet Earth. The Florist. A very old man that has given his entire life to the art of growing and reading flowers. He's got to know not only their names and properties, but their effects on the hearts of mortals. I think I'm going to do this one. Okay. The last bladed tool forged by the gold blower. The golden shovel is hollow, so you can feel the energy resonances of Earth while you dig. A cane carved out of wood from a sacred willow makes grass sprout from every hole it pokes on even the most arid soil. Bolts fixed on the earth by an obsidian sledgehammer are impossible to remove unless you recite the words carved into the hammer's head. They're often used to trap demons or set up camps in the wildlands. Coven of the Jade Sculptors craft these little guardians to bless their roads. Whoever walks a path blessed by a Jade Roadkeeper will be free from thieves and predators. It protects a warrior from their ankles to their eyes. A common piece of equipment for the Deerfolk Paladins. Yeah, I might use that one. Yeah. Iron Servant of the Forge Planet. Can I zoom out a little bit? I don't know. It looks too busy. Oh, Lord have mercy. Wow. I'm gonna fit the Deerfolk Paladin in there. Where is it? Where's the deer? Thought I picked the deer. Oh well. Well then. I'll just put this shield. Hide it a little bit. Wow. What is these? What are they? No, move it down a little bit. Thank you. Some little flowers, trees. What is this? Yeah. I'm not a decorator. I don't like it. No. No. The forest. You know what? That's gonna have to do. The Moonstone Temple is the gateway to illumination. The Oracle only offers the strongest seeds of a strain. The Tower Shield brings the burden of protection. Excessive Earth energy can lead to immobility. Determination, mindfulness, support, success, indifference, stagnation. Nicely done. Come upstairs and do a reading for me, would you? I suppose. Okay, we have 3 cards now. Any ideas on what to read next? I'm going to read your desire. I want to find out what your true intentions are. You want to expose your teacher? You'll give me no quarter, huh? I'm game. Do your worst. I need to know for the sake of our relationship. You are resentful, but you don't seek vengeance. You seek acceptance. You want to make a difference, to have an impact on the universe. I guess that one. Oh wow. Even I didn't know that. I mean, I am well aware that I'm resentful. I've been gravely mistreated for eons. But I didn't stop to think that the cure for that resentment could be forgiveness. I don't think anyone can enjoy a happy existence being public enemy number one. It makes sense that you should look for redemption. Hey, hold on a second. I didn't say I should redeem myself. I did nothing wrong. The witches who abuse my power are the bad ones in the story. I never forced anyone to seal a contract with me. You talk like an orange dealer. I suggest you stop being judgmental. Start thinking about how to put my powers to good use so I can clean up my portfolio. We'll see. I think I'm going to draw another card. Oh, what for? You're quite a difficult character to read. I just can't tell what your deal is. In addition to your desire, I need to ask, why do you behave like this? What do you mean by this? Shush, let the card speak. We walk the road alone for everyone to see. They save knowledge, they remember crimes. The sound from the trumpet garners everyone's attention. You try to hide your depression. You want to be my friend. You crave my approval. You're trying to seduce me? What? The little thing did say he loves me, but he don't know me. You want to be my friend. You crave my approval. You try to hide your depression. If I say you're trying to seduce me. No, I don't want to say that. I don't want to assume anything. I take all my water. No, it's more water. More water. More water and... Wait. Or is that air? I don't know. Is he depressed? He does sound depressed to me, but you can't tell sometimes, so I don't know. Can you tell me what the card says again? I forgot. You don't mince words, eh? That's just what the card said. Yes, but you're the one phrasing it. In any case, it comes as a surprise. I would never have pictured a superior being like you needing validation from someone like me. I wouldn't go as far as needing validation. But it is true that I would love to be friends. I like you a lot. Well, we only have each other now, so aren't we friends already? Nah, doesn't feel like it yet. I'd say for now, we're partners at best. But I trust that in time we can develop a beautiful friendship beyond common interests. Or at least, I hope you don't just dump me after you get what you want out of our contract. Do I smell abandonment issues here? If you only knew what I've been put through. I'm all ears. I'm not in the mood. Not with that attitude of yours. I'm sorry. I just find it amusing to see the forbidden behemoth of legend dealing with such a mundane problem. Hey, personal relationships are far from mundane. They are one of the greatest energies of the cosmos. Air and water, remember? True. I'm sorry. You went in for the kill with this reading, didn't you? That's my divination style. If you don't dig into the intense stuff, we might as well just have a normal conversation. You're absolutely right. I can see I won't get bored with you. What now? I'm the one that needs some rest after today's session. Go and review what we've studied so far and get ready for tomorrow's lesson. Fire is the last seal and also the most trying of the energies. Very well. Do you believe your friends will understand why you summoned the forbidden behemoth? Will they tell on you to the coven? Had you discovered through their fortune? Had you discovered through your fortune telling that a fellow witch had broken this same rule? You would have reported her, wouldn't you? Ready for more? Yes. How have you found this ceremony so far? Do you want to review any element before continuing? I don't think so. It was pretty basic stuff. Understood. What's the matter? You're not as chipper as usual. Yes, I'm sorry. Fire is usually my favorite lesson. and it marks the final step before our contract becomes effective, which I'm looking forward to. But I have a bad feeling about this. That's odd. Based on your acting all so far, I thought you enjoyed the threat of dire consequences. Oh, of course I do. That kind of adrenaline is my favorite thing in the cosmos. What is it then? Look, you're right. I better stop dwelling on silly worries and focus on our training. I'm just moody for some reason. It's not silly. What do you say we look into it with our cars after we finish today's session? That might be a good idea. That's one of the perks of being summoned by a fortune teller. So true. You're on. It'll be a good challenge as the final test for this new deck. That's the Albemarle I know. I need you sharp for the final lesson. Fire it is then. This element is usually feared by most and yearned for by those with ill will, but fire is more versatile than most magic practitioners think it is. Fire represents adversity, battle, everything that is against you. Fire is challenge, intimidation, the fuel of every battle. Fire is your wrath. Fire is conflict. Exactly. But don't just dwell on the negative aspects of that definition. Conflict also means growth. The only time fire is bad is when you are on the losing side. And even in defeat, there's a great deal of growth. We are the living example of that. Master your fire and you will conquer anything the cosmos throws at you. To tell you the truth, I'm more intimidated by water. I'm actually quite fond of fire. Maybe that's why we get along so well. Now, the final contract. This answer will affect your fate profoundly. For the fire seal, what will you sacrifice to access my magic? My immortality, the coven, the life of whoever I love the most. I know this one means everybody in the coven will die. The life of whoever I love the most, or my immortality. The coven. Wow, that is brutal. Why? It doesn't mean they all die. They could just disband, right? Yes. Or they could be absorbed by a more powerful coven. Or they could all fuse into a single all too powerful witch. I've seen it happen. There are many possibilities, but still, to use everyone you know as a payment is wild. That's a harsh one. I've seen other witches choose to sacrifice the person they love, and it always hurts more than they expected. This will leave an everlasting dent in your soul. Do you want to reconsider? My immortality. Oh wow, are you sure about that? You will live a maximum of another 6 years after you pay the price. Plus you won't be able to live in space anymore. You'll have to go down to Earth and live among humans. Do you want to reconsider? Take a chance. As you wish. Wait, but only the... Oh, freak. They didn't do anything to me, just the leader did. Oops. Oh well. I will etch your decision into the cosmic wheel, and pray it doesn't break you apart when the time comes to pay the price. Brace yourself. I can't breathe. This pain, it burns. It's breaking my atoms apart. I love it. Help me. Fortuna? Whoa. Ooh, a tree. What's going on? Wake up. Fortuna, wake up. Chapter 1, Arbitrage. Whoop. What happened? Sorry, I had to wake you up. You've been asleep for a couple of days. You dropped dead after we sealed the fire contract. I thought it might be too much, so I let you rest. I feel dizzy. I had the weirdest dreams. Oh yeah? What about? Can't remember, but it felt premonitory. I feel bad for waking you up, but you have some business to attend to. What do you mean? Look at the window. You've got a visitor. That falcon. That's a familiar from an arbiter. What's an arbiter? The arbitrage office is an organism composed of former witches, unaffiliated with any coven, that ensures no witches operating outside the laws of the magical pact. They also rule over conflicts between different covens and rarely interfere with internal affairs. It was founded about 4,000 years ago, so it makes sense you don't know them. Yeah, this happened during my slumber. Why were they created? Well, both the Arbiters and the Magical Pact were created after an especially bloody witch war that ended with our coven burning 87 witches inside of a white star. Brutal. To avoid future atrocities, some witches vowed to stop using magic and focus exclusively on keeping the peace. In the beginning, it was a group of devotees who wanted to avoid tragedy, but nowadays it's mainly composed of outcasts that have to serve the Arbitrage's office as a lifelong punishment. Wow. Things have gotten a lot bleaker since I was last put to sleep. This all happened before my time, but I'm more afraid of having witch wars than witch cops. And what do you think the Arbiter wants? Maybe they notice I summoned you? That's impossible. My arts are untraceable. Then there's only one way to find out. Let's invite her over. Sure, I'll make myself invisible whenever you get a visit. Also, you have some energy pooled from sealing the fire contract, in case you want to expand your deck before inviting the Arbiter over. Okay, plus I still owe you a reading, right? Don't worry about it. There will be time for that. Okay, but you're not off the hook. We'll look into what worries you, eventually. As if I could escape you. Give you the car first. Take your time. You got forever. A magical cemetery for the witches who dare to tamper with time. The quicksand absorbs the bodies and turns their souls into heat. Whoa. Home of Dahlia, the daggersmith witch. The white sands of this dominion are cursed. Earth sediments wake up and transform into bone demons. Dahlia hunts them and uses their bodies and innards to craft ceremonial knives. War is meaningless. One of the largest known stars, the forbidden behemoth, was once imprisoned at the core of this red hypergiant. A city of blacksmiths built inside the skeleton of a titanic behemoth. The bone marrow of the fallen beast burns for eons, so their forges are always alight. Many millennia ago, before witches cracked the cosmic code to manipulate matter, they built a factory under the crust of Venus. It was operated by iron golems, and it allowed many human covens to expand beyond the solar system. I think I like this one. Simple. A goddess in love with a sidereal snake. An ever-burning passion that shatters the fabric of the void. Okay, I read that one before. A fairy that offers her services as a dominatrix for sorceresses lost in lust. When a witch draws her power from passion, she can reach a point at which her libido takes control. With her intense erotic repertoire, the Duchess of Solace has never failed to exhaust the lustful witch and return her to normal. Although humanity has a long history of witch burning, they have never managed to burn a real witch. That's actually true. Considered puny cowards, these witches know there is nothing braver than to charge onto the battlefield with a cloth instead of a sword. The last coyote gunslinger out to hunt down the scions of the purple blood behemoth throughout the vast cosmos She feeds on their blood and extends their life to prolong her never-ending vengeance. Yeah, I thought I chose this one, but it didn't pop up. Oh well. Florist. He knows that time is a sea and not a line. He's on a quest to make the universe equal and just for every life form. Do not cry. I like the man. He's in space. Asteroids are astral bodies with a destination. When an asteroid is born, it is written in its core where and when it will crash. They bring fire and change. Unnatural crimson flames enlighten the dark paths of the mind. They shed light over hidden courage, but also rage. I don't know how to say that word. A magic trinket created by boiling seashells in the beluga oil and marrowbone. Oh, whatever you whisper into a garush, something, will transform into gossip that spreads like wildfire among mortals and witches alike. Blades made out of demon bones that can light on fire if you whisper the name of the beast they came from. Eyes for the night, pain for the wraith. A summonable flock of legendary prey birds that can deliver any message, hunt any fugitive, and steal any trinket. Witches that specialize in hunting magical beasts often turn their wands into rifles. These weapons are able to shoot any magic spell sealed inside a sapphire bullet. An arcane bow. Oh, I read that one already. I guess I'll just choose the asteroid. Oh, wait, where does his head go? I can make him a moth. Are you kidding me? Hell yeah. Oh. Which side? I'll do that one. Okay, that can be burned in the background. That's fine. Of course I'm going to give him a moth head. Duh. Oh, yeah. That's so cool. I like that. Not too big. Is that proportionate? Kind of, I think. Maybe a little teensy bit smaller. That's okay. And then we'll have his little moth wings. Oh, I only have one. Okay, second. I need another one. Make it a little smaller. Put it in the back. Oh, I like this one. Some stars. Sprinkles. Teeny tiny. Some little moths. I don't like it right there. It's fine. That's fine. I like this. The energy of the star is fierce. The astronaut is kindred to hostile environments. The asteroid foretells imminent tragedy. The overstimulated fire energy becomes a cleansing power, death and rebirth. Is that how many tarot cards I'm gonna have? Disintegration. I can create another card for what? Hello? Oh, dear Fortuna, my name is Thea. Thea? And I write to you from the arbitrage office. Your personal situation caught the attention of my superiors, who tasked me with reviewing your case. I would like to interview you regarding your exile and write a plea to your coven's leader to revisit your case if we judge the punishment to be excessive. Yours faithfully, Thea. Arbiter Badge 210, rank Waxing Crescent. Hello. Thanks for having me. My name is Thea, Arbiter Badge 210. Thank you for coming, Arbiter. I really appreciate the office paying attention to my case. I've been isolated for 200 years so far. That's precisely why I'm here. The Arbiter's office recently discovered your situation, and we are worried it may go awry for the community. Excessive punishments beget rancor, and a 1,000-year-long exile? That's the perfect recipe to build up a lot of bad blood. And we all know what a witch can do with a surplus of bad blood. But I am here to help you. Let me know about your case, and we'll look for a way to make you feel better. Thank you. I already had a meeting with Adana, the leader of your witch clan. She told me that you predicted the fall of your coven. She explained to me that she didn't punish you for that, though. She punished you because of how you handled it. Apparently, you plunged the coven into chaos, giving ill advice to any witch, telling them to prepare for the end times. And those actions almost destroyed the coven before its time. So, she decided to exile you and deprive you of your deck so you can meditate on the range and meaning of your powers. Now, that's the official version. I'm interested in what you have to say. Do you think what you did was wrong? No, a premonition that grave should be disclosed to the community. Yes, I should have gone to Adana first. No. You don't agree with your leader's judgment. That is not dangerous per se, but it's a bad ingredient to add to the pot of imprisonment. What would you have done then, if the end were nigh? You'd like to know, right? I shouldn't give my opinion. I have to act as a neutral party, Fortuna. Next question. Do you think your punishment is fair? No. I understand. Hardly anyone would accept this kind of sentence. How are you coping with centuries of isolation? At first it was hard, but now I think I can manage. This is horrible. Help me, please. Wow, you are strong. I'll see what I can do to improve your situation. I can leave less worried about you doing something drastic, right? Yes, I believe so. Too late. I still don't understand why Adana deprived you of your tarot deck. I mean, if you're isolated, what does she care if you have your magic or not? That's something I'm supposed to reflect on while exiled. It's a pity, because I'd have loved to have my fortune read. Anyway, before I leave, as an arbiter, I'm obliged to ask. Anything to confess? Actually, I am crafting a new deck for divination. Oh, wow. That's bold. But I don't think what you're doing is illegal. Adana took your tarot deck from you, but she didn't have authority over your new creations. Yet. Doesn't have. I'm sure she won't be happy to hear it, though. You don't need to report to Adana, right? I trust in the office's neutrality. Of course. Unless you break the magical pact, or it becomes relevant during a trial, we won't disclose sensitive information from our investigation. In any case, what I'm crafting isn't a tarot deck. It's something new. Oh, really? Can I see it? Would you like a reading? As an arbiter, it is my duty to make sure that your new project doesn't break the magical pact, so I would love a reading very much. Yes, please. It'll be my pleasure. Is there something you want to ask the deck? I want to know what's in the future regarding my career as an arbiter. Very well. I'm going to draw 2 cards for you. The first one to look for opportunities and good omens, and the second one to warn you about possible challenges or adversities. That's scary. Would you prefer not to know? No, please go ahead. Alright, here we go. Okay, disintegration. The energy of the star is fierce. The astronaut is kindred to hostile environments. The asteroid foretells imminent tragedy. The overstimulated fire energy becomes a cleansing power, death and rebirth. Deception, the unknown, rejection, bad omen, change, rebirth. I think you'll make a very important arrest. It will be someone from my coven. You are going to play a crucial role in the future politics within the witch community. You're going to meet someone really special that's going to change your life. Oh no. What? Oh no. We arbiters can't be in a relationship. It doesn't have to mean a romance, necessarily. It could well be a figure so inspiring that they make you a better arbiter, or reconnecting with a long-lost friend. I can't afford to fall in love. Please help me. But I said, all of those options feel like falling in love. Aren't you the amorous one, huh? Ah, dating is the thing I missed the most from my life before becoming an arbiter. Ah, well, I'll be strong. Guide, discovery, justice, predestination, luck. Well, I have no choice. I see war. You will be sent into combat. Oh my, you're going to kill a witch. Oh, you will suffer a critical, permanent injury or wound. Oh my. You're going to kill a witch. Me? That's impossible. Is there any scenario in which an arbiter could take down a witch? Well, yes. I mean, it's super rare. That witch would have to be caught doing something terrible, like being on an uncontrollable murder rampage, or being about or being about to summon a forbidden behemoth. I don't know. That would be awful, yes. And that's as a last resort. We should always attempt arrest first. That's good to know. If I find myself in the situation you foresee, I'll do my best to avoid casualties, I promise. I don't know if this is something avoidable, but do your best. Understood. Well, what do you think of my new deck? I want to be adored. That was amazing. And a bit scary, but mostly amazing. Thank you. Your gifts could be a very valuable asset for our office. It's a crime that you're imprisoned here. Well, I shouldn't position myself in such matters. At least not that strongly. In any case, it's an objective truth that your skills are wasted on this forsaken rock. Now, as an arbiter, I can't simply overrule Adana's sentence, but I'm going to lift the ban on visitation. Wow, can you really do that? I just requested a permit from the main office. It'll become effective as soon as my arbiter's notebook gets updated with a moon stamp. Arbitrage forms are updated in the master grimoire as soon as my pen touches the paper. All of what I've written so far is already in the office archives. You girls sure are efficient, eh? There are witch covens all around the universe. We can't afford to be traveling back and forth to the moon temple all the time. Makes sense. And it's official. You can now receive guests on your cute asteroid home. This makes me happier than I can express. Teehee. You deserve this. I'm just happy to ease your pain. Thank you so much. I'm just doing my job. Do you want me to let your coven know? Just let Jasmine and Dahlia know for now. I'm not ready to go public yet. It's been 200 years. I understand. I'll send a falcon to each of them. Thanks again. Well, I should be going now. It's been a pleasure to meet you, and thanks for the reading. Even if it was so ominous. Take care. Let me know if there's any trouble. Bye! Park your broom outside. Reach chapter 2. The making of a witch. And I had a 5-minute long organism. No way, you're crapping me. How did you know it was 5 minutes? Were you counting? I swear I don't know what he did to me. I pushed him away when okay. He rolled up a cigarette and smoked it while watching me squirm. What? Okay. I was still fighting the last spasms over the carpet. Alright, okay. I'm so jealous. I want to have one too. How did he... Okay, nope, we're not... Well... Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna... I played a major role, but I think it was a combination of many factors. The incense, the cocktails, the music, the smell of the sea, the planets just aligned. What can I say? So cool. Hearing about your adventures is so fun. You should write a book. I'd rather keep it between us. I don't want everybody to discover I'm a goddess. A sex goddess. Imagine dealing with all those slimy middle-aged guys at the office. True. You should calm down with the sex goddess stuff a little, or you end up finding trouble. More trouble, I mean. Oh, come on, it's only been a couple of scares. What's life for it if not to enjoy ourselves? You need to find someone half as good as me to understand all the good schmecks you've been missing out on, sis. Ew. I've got to say, I wouldn't mind experiencing for myself what a goddess can do. What are you saying? You have Alicia. Actually, we broke up. Oh girl, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry, Eva. What happened? We've been dating since high school, and I guess we just drifted apart. But you looked so good together the last time we had dinner at your apartment. Yeah, we've always been good at putting up a front. But the truth is that this last year we've been fighting too many times a week. What about? Oh, the stupidest details. I have my theory about what was pissing Alicia off anyway. I tried to confront her about it, but she wouldn't admit it because that would make her a bad person or something. It was because of all the activism, right? Wow, how did you know? I just said it because it pisses me off a bit too, to be honest. Patrice! I guess sometimes I can be a bit too passionate. It's not that. Being around someone that's fundamentally good can be frustrating. I mean, you're vegan, only consume local produce, wear repurposed clothes, volunteer at a soup kitchen, but that's not much of a sacrifice. It's just about working on your habits, really. Come on. Okay, I get it. But I never asked Alicia to do all those things. Like I said, it's not your fault, but I couldn't be happy eating Burger King and wearing leather boots next to you. Come on, I'm sure their relationship was more complicated than that. Nah, she's dead, right? She just couldn't stand this goody two-shoes. Look, the sea. Ah, it smells so good. We're here, girls. Let's offer our souls to the ocean and cleanse all the shit we've packed up from the city. Can't wait to see the meteor shower. I'm gonna wish for the three of us to leave everything behind and come live here. I love you. Aw, always so corny. We love you too. Fortuna? Are you a virgin? What? Why would you ask that? You never talk about dating, and I've never known any boyfriends or girlfriends of yours. I've did it before, but I've never had a relationship. Don't try to look cool. My sister did it once in high school, and that's it. There's nothing wrong with that. I was just curious. I don't know. I like it, I think. But I rarely find anyone that piques my interest. Well, don't worry. You'll find someone special eventually. And if she doesn't find anyone, that's alright too. Relationships are overrated. Maybe. Stay out of my business, you two. It's the next stop. I'm pulling over. A cute little van. I'm going to start preparing dinner. Do you feel like pizza? Yes. My body is so ready for pizza. Do it, sis. Coming right up. So she's vegan, so no... Wait, is cheese vegan? Ooh. I guess we have a much... That's so disgusting. Some olives. Gotta be inclusive for our vegan friend over there. You know, I would die before I ate a fucking... Bake a vegan pizza. There's something magic about this dough. Having a sister that owns a food truck sure is a perk. Yeah, thanks for the pizza and for the ride, Fortuna. So thoughtful of you to make one without cheese or meat. I wouldn't call it pizza though. It's just some nice bread with tomato sauce. And I could have done without the arugula. Yuck. Ah, cheese is the thing I miss the most. I hope one day someone will invent vegan cheese or something close. You should ask for it from the shooting star. By the way, how long until the meteor shower? It can start any minute now. Well, we'll definitely be watching stars fall in less than an hour. What are you girls going to be asking for? We're not supposed to tell, are we? That's up to you. But I believe the stars don't care about what you say out loud. What are you going to wish for? Many things. I have a list. But I guess that my most important wish is I want to become a better person. What do you mean? You're already a good person. Don't bother sweet talking me. I can tell. I see it reflected in you, and in the people at the office, and in every guy after they... Oh my god. I'm obnoxious. You can work on your empathy a bit, yeah? Fortuna. It's okay. We promised we'd never bullshit each other, right, little asshole? I love you. I love you too. I'll never get you two. I guess we're a pair of mean sisters, and that's all there is to it. What do you plan to wish for, Eva? I want to save the world. Come on, you can't really be that selfless. No, really. It makes me really anxious. Even with everything I do. No matter if I recycle, consume critically, go to rallies, or donate part of my income to fight poverty, the world always moves in the wrong direction. We can't fight whoever's in the driver's seat. I want the stars to help me not give up against impending doom. I'm sorry. Eva, would you like me to help you figure out the stuff with my cards? Oh yes, please. I've been thinking about your tarot deck all day, but I was too shy to ask. You know I enjoy reading your fortune. Please, go ahead. Alright, what do you want to know? I want to know about the world's fate. That's very brave. Are you sure you want to ask the tarot about this? Yes. Even if what we find is something terrible? Yes. Okay, we'll look into the fate of the world. Also, I'd like to know what I can do to make it a better place. Understood. Focus on those questions in your mind while I shuffle the cards. The Hermit. The Hermit's lantern is the lamp of truth. Used to guide the unknowing, he holds the patriarch's staff to help him navigate narrow paths as he seeks enlightenment. His cloak is a form of discretion. Climate change will make human life unsustainable, and we will take refuge in massive dome cities. Super bacteria will decimate humanity, leading us to simpler times. Overpopulation will lead most of humanity to live inside computers. Oh! Simpler times. That's great. What are you saying? Eventually, many microorganisms will grow resistant to antibiotics, and we won't be able to stop them. Judgment Day will come in the form of worldwide natural selection. You can't be serious. On the other hand, suddenly there will be plenty of resources for everyone. Nature will reconquer large areas of the partially empty cities. Stop. Just stop. You're messing with me, right? I swear to you, this is what the cards are telling me. You're usually more vague, like there will be an opportunity to develop yourself, or you will soon face a challenge. Now you're like channeling visions from another dimension or something. Yeah, I'm surprised too. Maybe it's the energy of the meteor shower, or some planets we don't know about just aligned over my deck. But I see it as clear as I can see your face. This is the fate of the world. How can you say these things with such a straight face? I can't decide whether to cry or to laugh. Do you still want to know what you can do about it, all this? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's hear the whole joke. The Emperor. The Emperor sits atop a stark, barren mountain, a sign of an unyielding power. The ultimate male ego, confidence, power. You'll set up a guerrilla propaganda group that become famous worldwide. Your most effective course of action will be to resort to illegal and aggressive methods. I don't think she would do that. Wow, with that, I sense that in the future there will be many more channels for communication beyond newspapers, radio, and TV, free from the control of the media outlets. And you'll be at the head of the notorious group whose message spreads throughout many countries. It doesn't sound bad. I've always wanted to be able to encourage as many people as possible, and handing out flyers at the university hasn't been super effective up to this point. Well, congrats. You're going to get your megaphone. Great. I'll use it to let everyone know how screwed we are. There's so much reading, my throat hurts. I didn't expect the cards to be this wild and specific. I'm so sorry. No, it's alright. It's been scary, but also fun. Oh, the shower. If your prediction ever becomes real, my grandchildren will think I've lost it when I keep telling them how my friend predicted all this through tarot. You're aware that you just totally screwed with Eva's head, right? I didn't mean to. Come on, it hasn't been that bad. A future that distant just feels like fiction, prophecy or not. What about you? Now that you know the fate of the world, what are your plans? I don't know. Maybe a super bacteria eating half of mankind, humankind, away would end up being a good thing. I don't care in any case. Fortuna foretold I'll have bone cancer in my 50s anyway. What? So I doubt I'll get to see any of that. That's horrible. Why did you tell your sister that? Fortuna? We were kids, and I dared her to read as far as she could into my future. I've never read to anyone's end ever again. I felt a terrifying presence lurking behind my vision, beyond my vision. Like, if I could keep on reading beyond death, then... now I'm scared. I will never forget that feeling. At that moment, my fortune-telling skills were enhanced in some way. I've never been wrong since then. It's true, I can vouch for that. Don't tell me that. I don't want the war to go bananas. Maybe we can fight magic with magic. Look, the meteor shower has begun. Let's ask the shooting stars to fix the scary future. Damn. Since it's just the three of us on this beach, why don't we tell the stars what we want out loud? I already told you what I'm going to wish for, so I'm okay. Okay. I'll go first. Please, stars, save the world from the fate Fortuna foretold. Give us a chance to make it right. You made my sister sound like a villain. I don't say that. Stars, please make my sister happy. Aw. Help her find whatever she's always been looking for. Hey, weren't you going to wish to become a better person? Nah, that wouldn't suit me. I'd rather use my wish to take care of my little sister. That means you're a good person already. Oh, shut up. Don't ruin my cool moment. Come on, Fortuna, ask them. Speak from your heart. It doesn't matter. Please, tell us. Where's your mind? What's the thing you want that's so wild only the stars could give it to you? I want you to be happy. I know there is something else. I smell it in the sea breeze. I keep seeing it in the dance of every flame. When I look at my cards, I can tell that magic is real. Yet everyone's always reminding me of how childish I am. I don't want to be a woman. I want to be a what? Oh, what's that? In my window. That wasn't so bad, right? That arbiter, Thea, seemed nice. Yeah, I feel like she genuinely wants to help. It's not a vibe you often get from magical authorities. So bold of you to go and confess you're crafting a new divination deck. I didn't feel intimidated. I felt powerful. This deck isn't going to be secret for long. We could use her help. I see. Okay, you know your coven better than me. Should we do that reading we had pending now? It can wait. You have mail waiting to be read anyway. What's the matter? Are you scared? Scared? Who? Me? Yes, I am. What? Why? I've had other beings read me the cards, the stones, the bones, the pendulum, you name it. But what you do doesn't feel like fortune telling. It feels like you're tearing the cosmic wheel apart. Your readings are too deep and too sharp. But that level of insight is something desirable in a seer, isn't it? Absolutely. You're the best I've ever seen in my long existence. But exposing oneself to your arts feels so taxing. I'm happy, though. It's been ages since someone stirred fear or unrest in me. Thank you. Happy to bother you, I guess. But don't think you'll be able to postpone this reading indefinitely. Sure. Don't let me keep you now. It seems like you have friends eager to meet you again. What is that? Oh. Fortuna. This is great news. I'm dying to see you, girl. Say the word and you'll have me coming through your window ASAP. Dahlia. You look so cool. Fortuna. It's me, Dahlia. Fortuna, it's really you. I can't believe it. I'm so happy to see you. Ooh, she looks so cool. What's up? Tell me what you've done these past 200 years. Come on. 2 fucking centuries. Can you believe it? That Adana, I swear to you, she's gonna pay. Oh, she's a part of my coven. Earlier I was like, I'm gonna sacrifice my coven. Oh god, I feel bad. Sorry in advance if that happens. Slow down, please. I'm sorry. I can't believe I'm finally speaking to you again. So, bring me up to speed. There's nothing much to tell, actually. It's been boring as hell here. I almost lost it, or maybe I did lose it. I don't really know anymore. I wouldn't be able to stay locked up and isolated for so long, I'm telling you. I would have gone after Adana to kill, or be killed. I wish I had your strength. What are you saying? You're stronger than me. 200 years by yourself and you're still standing. I don't know anyone stronger than you. That's another kind of strength too, I guess. But I envy you. Ready to go out with a bang, not with a whimper like me. But you didn't go yet, girl. I'm sure you've got plenty of pent-up energy ready to get back at the universe whenever you regain your freedom. Actually, I have been crafting my own divination deck. What? What do you mean, crafting? You're making the cards and all? Yes, that's exactly it. I summon images from dominions of the cosmos for the backgrounds. Then I summon images of cosmic arcana and energy symbols, and I compose the design of the card with them. The meaning of the cards vary depending on which elements and energies I combine. That sounds crazy cool. Show me your favorite card. Well, the deck is still too green. I need to make a lot of cards. It doesn't matter. Show me your favorite so far. It's this one. This one. Whoa, Disintegration. What a name for a card. And I love the art. This is already cooler than your old tarot deck. What does this card mean? These cards are harder to summarize than the tarot ones. For example, this one could mean deception, the unknown, rejection, bad omen, change, rebirth. Whoa, and how do you know which meaning to pick when you draw one? Context and instinct? Instinct? And you never doubt yourself? How can you tell you're not making it all up? It's natural to second guess yourself when you're a student of the divinatory arts. But I left that phase behind long ago. Back when I was a mortal girl. A prediction of mine has never failed to happen, not a single time. I even foretold that terrible plague that swept the earth and destroyed 80% of its population. And I did this almost a century before it happened. Shit, that's amazing. Read the cards for me, please. Sure, but don't you want to catch up first? This is catching up. Show me what you got. Okay, what do you want to ask? I want to know how you've been for these 2 centuries. Eh? I can tell you that myself. I don't think you can. We witches lie to ourselves by nature. I bet I'm not the only one that will learn things about Fortuna with this meeting. I accept with one condition. We look into your past too. I'm in. I like her sword. Oh my god. We've got ourselves a divination face-off. I don't know how you manage to draw me into these situations every time. The cosmos brought me here to make you all feel alive. What can I say? Let's do this. Stir luck and call for the unexpected. You fell in love with the daemon of the White Sands, and you're keeping your Oh! You forged a Jinn dagger to kill Adana, but you got cold feet in the end. Hey, that's too personal. Don't ask me to read into your past then. I love them, and no one will stop me. Last time I checked, it wasn't illegal to romance supernatural beings. But it's shameful. They're my prey. I make a living out of hunting demons. What's everybody going to think? Come on, take it easy. You're the most valued daggersmith of the coven. You're a valuable asset for many other covens even. So what makes my relationship valid is that it doesn't affect my performance. Is that it? No, I'm sorry. Of course not. You can love whoever you want. I was just trying to comfort you by pointing out no one's going to really care beyond the usual gossip. And your friends are going to be here for you no matter what. Thank you. You're not wrong. Maybe I'll drop my guard and stop being so secretive about my relationship. You can't experience a romance to the fullest if you aren't proud of it. Whoa, you talk like you've got a good deal of experience. You finally meet someone? I don't. It's alright. I know that you don't do relationships. It was good advice in any case. I need more earth. My own card. Oh! I spend so much time alone that I hate myself. I hate my voice, I hate my thoughts, and I don't know how to exist anymore. Oh! I tried to sewer slide myself so many times that I can't even dare to look at myself in the mirror now. This is so strange. I can't see a thing. I've never tried to read into my own past. Maybe I'm not supposed to. Oh, what a bummer. I'm sorry, I can't meet my end of the deal. Do you want to try and ask something else? Nah, it's okay. I played and I lost. Not that I mind sharing stuff with my best friend anyway. Would you like to ask anything else? Maybe. Nah, that's enough fortune telling for today, I think. I gotta hand it to you. This new deck is something else. Congratulations. My throat is starting to hurt. I can't do this for much longer. Thank you. I'm still trying to get the hang of it. Whew. Can't wait to witness what you do once you reach your full potential. It's going to be scary, for sure. By the way, I have a favor to ask you that I don't know if it's going to be too much. Hey, I'd do anything for you. Whatever you need, Dahlia. The thing is that the favor isn't for me. That's why I'm hesitating to ask. A good friend of mine is in a bit of trouble, and having just seen how amazing your new deck is, I wonder if you could help her. What happened? Her name is Griff. She is a witch architect. She mostly works asteroids and wandering moons into temples. She is a pretty young witch, joined the coven around 130 years ago, so you wouldn't know her. But she's the purest. I'm sure you'll love her. Sure, I'd love to meet her, but stop beating around the bush. What happened? You must promise you won't tell anyone. I promise. She tried to summon a behemoth. What? I can relate. But, wow, that's like super illegal, isn't it? Indeed. That's why we need to keep all this from Adana's ears. If the coven learns about it, they'll tear her to pieces. Last time I checked, the punishment was cosmic erasure. What's your stance on this? That I want to protect my friends, of course. Happy to hear that. What kind of behemoth did she try to summon? Well, to protect me from its influence. She didn't give many details. Greth tried to summon a builder behemoth to help her craft a special altar out of a titan skull or something like that. But since she's an architect, their oh god. See, I can't. Their essences were so similar the behemoth got entangled with her own being. They fused. She hasn't even let me see her since the summoning went awry. Oh my, that sounds grave. This sounds grave. She's desperate, that's why I'm coming to you. Your deck may be the only hope for her at this point. She can't stay hidden from the coven forever, and when they find out, I don't even want to think about it. I'll help her. I'll do everything in my power, I promise. Thank you, Fortuna. I must go now. I'll tell Grief to write to you, and thank you for the reading. You're the best, and I love you, and I'm so happy to have you back. Me too, Dahlia. See you soon. Bye. Dear Fortuna, is it true what the Arbiter's Falcon said? Can you receive visitors now? Oh my gosh, it's been centuries. How have you been? I would love to see you. Let me know when you're ready to meet me, please. Oh, she's cute. I'm so happy to see you, Fortuna. Thank you for coming. I missed you so much. I love you. I love you too. Oh, she's so cute. I thought you still had a sentence of 8 centuries ahead of you. How in the cosmos did you manage to soften Adana? I didn't. It was an arbiter who took pity on me. Or, well, more than pitied me. I think she was awestruck or something. Either way, she lifted the ban on visitation since she determined Adana's punishment was too severe. And that arbiter was dang right. I mean, I wouldn't dare to go against Adana's judgment, but keeping you from receiving guests is a punishment for all the coven, not just you. Well, I really just sacrificed y'all, so be aware. You're just too precious. I missed you so much. I did that before. I knew they were so nice. I missed you too. So tell me, what did I miss in these 2 centuries? Shut up. You tell me about you. I'm not ready to go into that. It's nothing pretty. Isolation can take you down some dark paths. I'd rather hear about the outside world. It would mend my spirit a bit. Ah, okay. What would you like to know about? Any juicy gossip? Whoa, I thought you didn't enjoy gossip. I didn't, but I know you do, and I've been incredibly bored. So I'm considering getting into the little tittle-tattle club. That's wonderful. Any genre you might be interested in? Beef? Too much, I'd say. How so? Adana set up a system where we all have quarterly performance checks, and that's made us all grow exponentially. Many other covens are trying to imitate our system to stay competitive, but some witches are having problems staying in the game, and if you accumulate too many low performance reviews, you get expelled from the coven. The leader is the one who judges whether or not your performance is satisfactory, so some witches succumb to the temptation of sabotaging others' efforts to make their own progress seem better in the eyes of Adana. Come on. Adana is smart enough to see through those schemes. I don't know. There's a lot of witches to keep an eye on. Don't let her fool you. I'm sure this all plays into Adana's plans to make you all tougher in whatever shitty power dynamic she's high on right now. That can't... Do you support her system? Well, publicly, of course. Don't let this out of the room. I have my reservations, yes. I believe the system could be tweaked to keep personal happiness in mind a bit more. I don't know what Adana's endgame is, but this is turning out to be too much. Let's take that bitch down. Fortuna! Enough with the dangerous talk. You wouldn't want to lose your visitation permits, right? Okay, but someone should do something about all this. We'll work something out. Adana isn't evil, she's just severe. Anyway, how's the coven these days? Powerful, I'd say. We're growing beyond the scale of any other covens, both in knowledge and in power. And I'm going to sacrifice you all, so... Although it's been becoming more and more demanding to keep up with Adana's direction. I'm doing fine, though. Don't worry about me. You've always been so talented. I'm sure you won't have any problems keeping up with the elite. I guess. Although I feel bad for all the sisters left behind. Yeah, that sucks. We should trust in Adana's direction, though. She's the oldest, and I'm sure there's an important plan for all this. And it's not like the expelled witches become pariahs. Witches from our coven are extremely well regarded everywhere and don't have any trouble finding a new nice position. A nice new position. That's a good consolation, I guess. Anyway, are you working on anything interesting? I am, indeed. I am perfecting the art of enchanted China-yu, also known as magical tea craft. You've always loved your plants. How did you end up focusing on making tea? Well, I spent centuries becoming intimate with all kinds of flora. And even if my books on the matter help many witches around the universe, I wanted to start contributing to the community with something more practical. I've developed numerous dried mixtures, all harvested from my own personal garden. My voice is not wanting to come out. I've been talking for 2 hours. The flowers I grow are nurtured by a delicate balance of light, music, poems, and tons of manure. Basically, now I deal in magical herbs. You can brew creativity enhancers, mind openers, astral projectors, summoning channelers. I'm quite popular inside and outside the coven now. You feel more confident than the Jasmine I used to know, yeah. I'm happy for you. I'll bring you some tea next time we meet. Thank you. Anyway, I'm crafting a new divination deck. My mouth. Oh wow. Is it safe? It is unlike anything we've ever seen before. It's not tarot per se. Every card has been handcrafted by me. And from what I can tell so far, it can pierce deeper and more clearly than any kind of oracle cards. Oh, sounds exciting. Don't let Adana know though. Of course, I understand. I know you don't like breaking the rules, but I don't believe I'm breaking them. She banned my tarot deck, but this is something totally new. Maybe this is what she meant to happen. I don't know, Fortuna. But you're exiled in any case. What harm could you do from so far away? I won't tell her. Thanks. So, do you want me to read your fortune? Yes. It's been so long since the last time you read for me. What was the last thing I asked you? How to make an arbiter fall in love with you? Oh, shut up. Oh my god, you're right. I totally forgot about that girl. What a memory you have. I wonder what she's doing right now. We can look into it with my cards if you want. Nah, that's in the past now. I have more pressing concerns. What's it going to be then? My magical garden isn't doing so well lately. It feels ill, and I can't figure out what do you think the problem is, dummy? So my question is, what's wrong with my garden? I see. Anything else? Since we're on the topic, I want to know the fate of my flowers. Will they survive this illness? Will they become famous across the cosmos? What's in store for my project? Understood. Focus on the smell of your garden while I shuffle my cards. The oracle only offers the strongest seeds of a strain. The tower shield brings the burden of protection. Excessive earth energy can lead to immobility. There's nothing wrong with your garden. You're just tired. You need to rest. Your pride is poisoning the soil. Success has made you arrogant and your garden is suffering for it. Fortuna, how can you say those things to me? I'm not the one who... I know, it's a message from the stars. I'll never get used to you spurting the heavy stuff out of the blue. I know I'm speaking it. It helps, okay? Sorry. I guess you're right, as you always are. Time for me to do some soul searching, huh? Flowers are really sensitive to a witch's ego, so this all makes sense in the cosmos. Thank you, this will put me on the right path. I thought it was somebody poisoning her, because, not poisoning her, but poisoning her flowers. No, never mind. One Earth. Primordial caregiver. Okay. Your garden will grow beyond your wildest expectations. You will accept disciples and take care of an immense flower dominion. Your garden will become sentient and will roam the cosmos, blessing dead dominions. It will bring back life, the barren celestial bodies. I like this one. Woohoo! Wow, that is so great. Congratulations. I didn't do anything yet. Ha 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 ha. I'm so happy for you. I'll design the sweetest mixture in your honor. If it's in my honor, you don't need to make it so sweet. You're right. It'll be delicious in any case and very powerful. Nice. Do you want to keep digging? That's alright. Enough emotions for today. I don't know how I've been getting by without your guidance for 2 centuries now. That's because you're a badass witch, and my deck is only good for knowing in advance how amazing you are going to be. But that's all on you, with or without divination. Oh, Fortuna, you're too good. I missed you so much. I missed you too. I need to go back to my garden for now. But I promise you, I'm going to make up for all the time we've lost. See you soon. Thank you for coming. Can I just breathe in space? What a heartwarming reunion. I didn't take you for the intense friendship kind of character. It's all because of them. They're just too good and don't mind bearing with a weirdo like me. Don't sell yourself short. I'd say you're still the most interesting of the lot. I'm sure they experience the same kind of attraction I feel towards you. Come on, stop buttering me up. I'm not that charismatic. I wouldn't say it's charisma. It's something more primal, like how mortals can't avoid staring at a flame. You woke up poetic today, huh? Say, who do you like the best, Jasmine or Dahlia? Oh, and why do you like Jasmine the best? She's just too pretty. Looks like someone you can converse with for hours. Yep. On the other hand, I think I get bored of Dahlia really quick. She seems simple, don't you think? Hey, watch it. Dahlia is uncomplicated and pretty straightforward, but she might be smarter than you, and she could definitely kick your ass. You think? I meant Dahlia. I like Dahlia more. Oops. Shoot. Wait. Yeah, I like Dahlia more. Crap. Want to find out? Easy, I was just pushing your buttons to learn where you stand on each of them. They have all my respect, I swear. You better. Well, thanks for indulging me. I swear to you, this isn't gratuitous. I have my ways of mentoring, even if you find them ludicrous. As long as you help me through my exile, you can be as silly as you want. At your service. What's your plan now? I think I'll make some cars while I wait for a familiar from that architect, Grief. Good. Let's build that deck. I should have said you're in love with me. I don't know why I'm still thinking about that. Can you romance the big old behemoth? Credit card for what, though? Okay, I'll just look at one and see if I like the picture. War is meaningless. She was created by the corpse of Archwitch Kadamia, a goddess in love with the sidereal snake, an ever-burning passion that shattered the fabric of the void. Okay, the Duchess of Solace. Pyre for the Heretic. I want a game that's like freaking an actual witch game, like in the style of like a Plague Tale or something, like a first person, not like this. This is cool, but I mean like, I don't know, whatever. But a game about witches, probably like back then. Be cool. Oh, pop back. That's not good. Okay. God darn, my neck hurts. Which one? Can I make a card now, please? Okay, we're gonna have him riding in the... her, I mean. No. You're a little too big. Hold on, let me make it smaller. There. You kind of blend in, but you know, that's fine. I'm gonna have these in the background a little bit. Whoo, look at that, so cool. Teeny tiny little... I wasn't finished. Oh, I wasn't finished. I didn't. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't put the gun in there or nothing. Still shit. Still no familiars in your window. What shall we do? Meanwhile, I don't know. Just wait. It's okay. Bummer. I'm eager for some action. What do you do to kill time? You must be an expert at that. Usually I just drop myself on the bed and feel sorry for myself. But when my mood allows for it, I study or enjoy some interactive fiction. I've accumulated quite a backlog, and going through it had a lot of weight in keeping me sane during exile. Oh, fiction. I'm not a fan of fiction. The universe is already a great purveyor of stories. But you go ahead and do some reading. I'll look at the stars or something. Yeah, I might. She has her gun in her pocket, I guess. What to do? Interactive fiction? The Secret Cut by Jordi Paco. There's always been a legend among butchers on the island of Terra Nova about a secret cut hidden inside cows with crimson fur. Cows with crimson fur are already a rarity, but finding this piece of meat is even rarer, and requires a high level of skill to extract it undamaged. As the myth goes, whoever eats this delicacy will be blessed with an unwavering health and good fortune. Not once in your 70 years as a butcher have you ever come across a crimson cow until today. A farmer friend of yours brought it before dawn, a very young cow, just a few weeks old. He doesn't want to have anything to do with the crimson cow since he believes they bring bad fortune. You're not sure if he's unaware of the legend or if he's really had bad experience with them. Jesus. In any case, there she is, her fur bright as a bonfire even in the dim light of your workshop. She's too precious. For the life of you, this animal is too unique to be turned into meat. You spare her life and adopt her as your new life companion. You name her Rhapsody. She brings you health and happiness by means of company, not sustenance. She is gentle, loving, and patient. She listens to all your tales and reacts with a moo in just the right places. 4 years go by, Rhapsody grows big and soft. You prepare a bucket of her favorite herbs to celebrate her 4th birthday. Oh, as you are singing happy birthday to her, an expensive black car drives slowly into your yard. The chauffeur gets out and opens the door to an old woman emblazoned with a fancy red coat. She joins the singing with a smile. "Good day to you, dear butcher," she says upon finishing the song. Rhapsody dives into her birthday treat. "I'm happy to find this fine specimen in a good health. I'd like to purchase your cow." The chauffeur opens the briefcase in front of you. $1 million if you get the secret cut of her for me. No. You refuse. Rhapsody is just too precious. The woman twists her nose. "I'm willing to go up to $5 million. Why don't you bring it out the first time?" "Refuse." "No. She's not for sale." The woman senses your unbreakable determination and decides to give up. "They're going to come back and try to steal her and kill her, aren't they?" They pack up graciously and leave forever. Oh. You live until you're 100 years old, not finding yourself bedridden a single time. You and Rhapsody die together, peacefully cuddled in her stable. Wait, why am I in her stable? Just bring her inside. I don't know. You tell her goodbye, and she moves just at the right time. Study. What do we have here? Excerpt on the 4 elements by which... Okay, I don't want to actually study. I'm not in school. For the initiate, the fact that magic is reduced to 4 elements may strike them as an oversimplification, but the building blocks of our universes are simple. No matter what taxonomy you develop to understand reality, it always fits within the 4 elements. Even if you reject anything astral and focus on the material things, reality can be divided into 4 elements: gas, air, liquid, water, solid, earth, and energy, fire. In a more philosophical sense, you can dissect anything by analyzing its where, earth, when, air, why, water, and how, fire. You can even pick apart the most mundane things by these rules. For instance, a stone. Its air will reveal to you how it affects its environment, what the social preconceptions are about it, or how much time it has been standing there. Its water will allow you to access its potential to become poetry, the reason this stone and no other ended up in that particular place, or what its initial form was before erosion shaped it in that way. Its earth demonstrates what that stone is made of, how good it will be as part of a wall, or even what kinds of carvings you could work into it. Its fire tells us its potential to cause harm, how easy it will be to break it apart, how coveted that stone could be. As you see, the 4 elements open the gates of thought to infinite modes of analysis. What to do? Go to bed? I'll just rest for a bit. Take a quick nap. Little nappy nap. I can't believe I accidentally... whatever. It looks fine. You meet with an architect to commission them to design a castle made of glass. The architect makes you pay for the design by letting them eat a piece of your liver. You cook it with a sauce of red wine, onion, and rosemary. They let you taste a bit, and it is delicious. Would I like to live deliciously? No. How long? 2 hours. Oh. Been a while though. Okay. I'll take a nap and I'll finish it next time. I think it saves. It better it saves. This is 2 hours. I don't think I can talk for much longer. Wait. What's it doing? Oh, okay. Well, I will see you tomorrow in the morning. Or in the evening. I don't know, probably later in the day. Anywho. Thank you for watching. I don't think my camera was in the way, was it? I hope not, I didn't check. I'm going to be playing this one. We finished Stray Cats yesterday. I love that game, it was so good. And then this. Next is Sea of Stars / Under the Waves. And then Starfield. So we have a good lineup. Alright, peace out, bye.